Hmm. Hey there, Mike D with For the Win cards. Getting ready for a little Saturday night live, if you will. Happy Saturday, wherever you are, wherever you're watching. Appreciate you hanging out with me and For the Win cards on Saturday night as people are filing in. I thought we'd just chat for a minute or two. There's a few people hanging out. I know a lot. When I do these on Saturday, a lot of people watch these recorded later or the next day, but we'll wait. There's usually a few that like to come in live and hang out for a little bit anyway. So, welcome, welcome. Feel free to chat in anything you would like. I like looking at the chat as we go along, and lots of new people to For the Win cards in this break tonight. So, appreciate you hanging out and trusting me with your card breaking experiences. So say hello in the chat and tell me what you're looking for in this here break. I'll be honest with you, I am not a Bowman Chrome expert. I've been in a few breaks myself. I've opened up a box or two here and there, but not necessarily the expert. So if something breaks open that you're like, oh, that was a big one, or I'm happy to have that, and I just didn't realize it, please feel free to shout that over. Shout out to Jacob. He loves them. Great. Astros, there we go. World champions, right? World champion Astros. That's not a bad thing to be. So, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. We'll get started here shortly. This is break 13 for four of these bad boys. I turned that. Look, that one was turned around. It's not even uniform right there. I got to get them. So at least they look the same. Or maybe that was. Maybe they all need. Here, we'll do. There it is. Now it looks better. My OCD was firing. First time here. Yeah. Angels. All right. Big Angels hit. I like it. Throw in the chat what you're looking for. You know, you never know. I'll be honest with you. It amazes me how many people throw in the chat who they want, and then it pops up. I get a lot of complaints later in the break. Hey, I don't have a pirate yet. And then boom, O'Neill Cruz, right? Or something big or some upcoming player looking for some fire tonight. I was thinking earlier today about the word break as I was like, how do we get prepared for the break? The word break and the English language is so complicated anyway, right? But the word break, has that connotation of, well, you broke the vase or you broke the light or you broke your arm or your leg. But in sports breaks, it's a good thing, right? So we're breaking a box of cards. Plus, pulling fire. I mean, usually you don't play with fire, but pulling fire in a sports break, now we're all good. So the complexity of the English language, we're just gonna monitor that, ride that wave all the way through a sports break and breaking fire, right? So we'll see what we can do to pull as much good stuff as possible. So give it a couple more minutes for people to file in. These are hot right now. Two autographs per master box. This is the hobby, also known as the master box. There's two minis in there. We're going to open each of these. We're looking for autographs that hopefully have some color to them, right? That would be ideal. So I'm hearing Astros and I'm hearing Angels, and I know every team has sold. So anybody who's watching this live or recorded later looking for their team, but honestly, uh, we're just going to try and pull as much goodness, numbered cards, cards with some color, some good looking new upcoming players or existing that popped into the league this year. There are some good players. Speaking of baseball, by the way, what a nutty week. And I know it was the winter meetings, but holy cow. I mean, Aaron Judge stayed there. I pulled a huge mem card of his last week and some Diamond Kings and a whole bunch of changing teams, right? Bogarts over at the Padres, who look ridiculous now, especially if Tatis comes back. And you've got, uh, uh, oh gosh, who was the other? Oh, the pitchers, right? So you've got um, uh, 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 golly, the name's escaping me. That's messing with me right now. Mets pitchers moving over to the Rangers, and you've got Verlander. I mean, there's just all sorts of craziness that happened that just felt like it was not going to, and then it suddenly did, right? So, looking forward to the new season as the guys take some time off. Contreras bailed and went over to another team. Yeah, Verlander went over to the Mets, and DeGrom over to the Rangers, like just craziness, right? So I love seeing things move around. It makes the season exciting. And speaking of some excitement, let's get to the main show. We're gonna do four of these. We're gonna go through it. I don't know, not super quick. I like a little bit of fun as we go through, reading off some cards, but we'll get to the hits, right? I'm not gonna take half your night up, but at the same time, I also do not sleeve all cards here on the break. I will do some of the bigger hits, some of the color cards, something that with an autograph, you'll see that. But you'll also see that when you get your cards, if you have not broken with this before, they're well protected. I do a lot of that after the fact, so I'm not wasting your time here on the break, and you can just see what I pull for you right here. So, upcoming breaks, I'm not sure. I didn't list one yet for next weekend. I usually do one or so a week, sometimes two a week. I've got the last four hobbies in a Diamond King case. The last four of those tend to have a lot of extras in it, believe it or not. Also, I've got four of the um, 2022 what is it, the gallery, Topps Gallery mega boxes, 100 cards in each of those and two autographs in each one. So I don't know, something baseball coming. If you are looking for, a break, Instagram has it at For the Win Cards. It'll tell you what's coming up next. I do promo videos here on YouTube, so feel free to subscribe so you can get notified on that. But that's enough of that. Let's get to what we got here for what my Cubbies need to sign Dansby a career, right? So shortstops in a big supply. I almost forgot to mention Trey Turner, or as my wife calls him, Treya Turner. So yeah, he signed a big deal with the Phillies, keeping them in contention. So man, that's just craziness going on. But yeah, the Cubs have had a couple of down years where they're looking to get some things going, and wouldn't that be nice to see them on that? So let's get this break started right here. Countdown from 10 and over, so we can see something big happening for that. There we go. The break has launched. So again, I got some gloves on here. We're going to protect these cards the best that we can. And I think what I'm going to do is try to open as many of these packs as I can to get out on the box. Let's see what we got. And the hardest part of this should not be taking this wrapper off, but evidently for me, it is. All right, got the two minis. I got some extra lighting this week. So if you've been with me on other drafts, and I know a few of you are, other breaks, you would know that that has been a little bit of a challenge. So I'm hoping that we got some sound things taken care of here not too long ago. And now we got some lighting issues. So we are well on our way to hopefully breaking through the holidays and keeping some things moving. And I am really, really challenged here. I know exactly what my problem is. I just finished some burgers on the grill, and now I'm sleepy. They were tasty, by the way. So I don't know where you are in the country. Probably someplace where it's snowing or super cold. I am in Arizona, and I am in the Phoenix area, so it is like 55 degrees. So we're still grilling. In fact, this is when we grill, right? Because honestly, you can't do it any other time of the year. It's too hot. So we're still grilling, and we are outside enjoying some good weather. You don't like Bellinger, so You need to know you're talking to a lifelong Dodger fan. Hot and humid in Texas. Yep, I would imagine that would be the case, right? You're talking about a lifelong Dodger fan. Bellinger is hit and miss. He will play a phenomenal, a absolute phenomenal outfield for you, and he will crush the ball about 15 to 20 times a year. Outside of that, I don't know what is going on with him or why he is having such a rough go. The last couple of years, he was MVP not too long ago, and he was just killing it. But we'll see what happens over there. I mean, sometimes you need a new team. Looks like I'm already seeing a little bit of color out of this, so that would be good. But yeah, you'll like him. He's a likable guy. His interviews and um, his uh, his personality and how he just blends in with the team. He really does feel like a team player. But it's interesting. Honestly, it was bittersweet seeing him go. I like him. At the same time, we he wasn't really hitting for average anymore, so that was just a challenge for him. So all right, let's get this party started. We'll start with mini box number one of the master, and let's get this. How is that looking on the camera? Not too bad. Lighting looks good. All right, we're going to start this off with Rafael Devers, Jo Adell. There is our first auto, and I did not expect it so fast. So no build up. We're just going to boom right on in. There's a Bowman first for George Barossa. George Barossa. That's for the Diamondbacks, or maybe Jorge, I should probably say. So there's your first auto. Nice hit, D-backs. Way to go. Jordan De Los Santos coming in on the first. That's a Bowman first as well. Oscar Colas also on the first. Shades of Greatness for Nelson Velasquez. Westcath on the insert card. Not too bad. Another Bowman first for Joey Weimer for the Brewers. That's going out to the Brewers. Rain Doncone. Bowman first for my Dodgers. Well, I mean, I didn't buy the Dodgers in this break. That's my team. Des Chisholm Jr. coming up for the Marlins. Joey Votto for the Reds. And kind of one of the cooler inserts I like, Francisco Alvarez. It came to the league. That is for your Mets. Jose Ramos, once again for the Dodgers. And the final Bowman first for Willie Vasquez. That's in that first mini box. So not too shabby of a hit to start with here on the auto for the D-backs. It's kind of funny because that's where I live in D-back territory, but I am a lifelong Dodger fan. So it is very strange. A lot of friends that love the D-backs. Oh, and I said that was it, but I still have half this stack to go here. So what am I doing? Matt Chapman, my fault. Anthony Rizzo, Zach Thompson on the Arizona Fall League insert, Francisco Alvarez for the Mets, Carson Williams, and there's a Julio Rodriguez on the Bowman Chrome rookie. Not too bad. Mariners. Ooh, that glare. We got to fix that. There, that's a little better. Julio Rodriguez. Nice. Mariners. Another rookie for Rodolfo Castro. I will make sure to sleeve every rookie. Probably not here on the break. Probably Julio, though. Shades of Greatness for Christian Hernandez. William Diaz for the Dodgers. Hedbert Perez for the Brewers. Shout out what you're looking for, or if you're excited. There's a Vidal Brujan there for the Rays. That's a nice hit. George Springer. And there's the color that I saw when I first started looking at this. There's a blue Yiddy Cape. Is it Yiddy Cape? Yiddy Cap? I don't know how to say that name too well, but there's for the Marlins. It's a nice looking shiny. There's a Max Muncy about 7,000 pizzas ago. So that's for the or barbecue burgers, whichever it was, and Esquel Tovar for the Rockies. And that does finish off that first mini pack. So there we go. I have to remember how many cards. I'm not as familiar with these as others. My first time breaking them, so thank you for your patience. But nice hit, Marlins. Nice hit for the D-backs. That's a good start. See if I can put a little more suspense into those autos. That auto just wrecked up on me. And always nice to make Julio present in these. I love that. Well, he is all over that 2022 Topps update. Anybody broke any of that? Like I've got quite a bit of those that I've ripped into personally, and he is everywhere in that. So there's Julio. Looks like a few have popped in. If you popped in late, we're still in box 1 of 4. I'm going to try not to keep you here all night, so I'm not going to sleeve everything here on the live, but I will do some of the big hits. And already got ourselves a based auto for the D-back and a colored card for the Marlins. We're going to keep that rolling through. What have you been up to today? Anything fun? Before grilling, I was hanging Christmas lights. And I still got a lot more of those to do tomorrow. Trying to get in the holiday spirit out here. All right, let's keep on box 1. Max Scherzer, Luis Gil on the rookie. And there it is again, just popping up. Drew Baker for your Tampa Bay Rays on the Bowman first auto. Very nice, Drew. Very nice Rays. Bowman first for William Bergola for the Phillies. That's a nice hit. Cardinals, Juan Benchu, Nick Madrigal, Jordan Alvarez. There's some Astros. There are some Astros coming in on the insert, the Shades of Greatness, Marcelo Mayer, Nelson Velasquez on the first. That's for your Cubbies. Matt McLean, George Kirby on the rookie card for the Mariners. Mariners eaten so far. Ronald Acuna. And there is some green for you on the Bowman first. Jason Churio for the Guardians. Ooh, that's shiny. Look at the sparkles. Bowman first. Jason, not too shabby. Guardians coming in strong. Jackson Jobe and Luis Mesa on the first. Again, any Bowman first, any rookie is going to get a nice sleeving from me afterwards. Going to try to save some time and get through these boxes with you live. We'll just kind of do some of the hits right here and make sure these get done. Chat is quiet. You guys got 2 or 3 breaks going at the same time, or you're watching football. I don't blame you. Always helps to tell me what you'd like to see. Sometimes that happens. You just never know. Give me a heads up on what you're looking for, and I will do my best to pull it out. All right, let's finish off box 1 right here. There's an O'Neill Cruz on the rookie. O'Neill Cruz for the Pirates. Ronzi Contreras also on the rookie Pirate. Jose Tena, Dustin Harris, Yoshua Garcia, Juan Soto, Chris Bryant, Colson Montgomery, Jason Dominguez, Garrett Mitchell, CJ Abrams on the rookie for the Padres. He's coming up a lot as well. Nolan Arenado, yes, sir, Mercedes on the Bowman first. And Eddie's Leonard for the Dodgers once again. Jordan Lawler for the D-backs. And that indeed finishes off box number 1. with what they promised us, 2 autographs, both base. So hoping that we can get some autographs that have a little bit of color to them in the next box. Wouldn't that be nice? Nail Cruz always looks good in a top loader. That's pretty. And Drew Baker. Speaking of Bakers, did you watch that Thursday night football? Oh, Baker Mayfield comes off the bus almost straight to the stadium with like a day or two's notice. That was crazy. All right, we got our first 2 autos. Let's start on box 2. Let's go to the left. I think we started on the right. Let's go to the left. Let's make this easier. Since it was a challenge the first time. Yes, come down the sides, Mike. There you go. All right, what would you like to see out of box 2? Any player you're looking for? Any team? What are you thinking? How would you like this break to go? Are we still live? That's always good thing to check. YouTube says we are in an excellent connection right now. Let's go from the top again. Yeah, my day, yeah, right? We only got one Astro. It was a base card. I get you. Need some more. Need some more Astros fire, some more Bowman first Astros. Who's coming up through the Astros organization or has already made a difference? Nothing left. Just knocking cards over. I'm so excited to get these out of here. Ooh, that pack stuck in there. That's going to be a good one. That one didn't want to come out. This is why you get a nice rubber mat. So if it falls over, no big whoop. All right, Astros are on the order. Let me see what I can do. Again, it wouldn't be the first time. So a little bit about us while I'm opening these up. We are a relatively new card breaking company. Kind of weird, right? Why would you start that in the middle of all of this that's been going on with gas prices going up and everything? Because honestly, I love sports cards and I love breaking. I don't mind going live and just talking like a madman and talking to myself and talking to y'all in the chat. And so it's enjoyable for me. I actually have a good time putting this all together. So planning on doing it for quite some time if you'll have me. So thank you for keeping that going for me and feel free to subscribe and like where you think it's worth it. Josh Donaldson starts off this particular box. Kebron Hayes, Colson Montgomery, Max Muncy once again with when he ate salads and nothing else. Ezekiel Tovar for the Rockies. Alec Thomas on the rookie for the D-backs. Alec Bohm coming in for the Phillies. And oh, there we go. Look at we're gonna pretend because I am missing those, and this is exactly what I look for on the colored auto. Who do we have for the Cubs? Oh, is it freezing? So maybe you didn't see that anyway. Thank you for letting me know. I did just get a message from YouTube saying that the bitrate is lower than recommended. Let me see if I could fix that. It looks like I've got a good connection now as opposed to the excellent one that I had earlier. What are you guys seeing? Is it still freezing up or is it coming down okay? Now I'm recording this too, so I'll be able to post that back to YouTube on my own recording. So in case there's something you missed, it'll come back. But are you still seeing it freezing? It was lagging. Okay. It's saying good connection now. It did say for a moment that I had it was a little slow. So let's keep going. Let me know if something's going on. So maybe you missed it. I did another quick reveal way quicker than I wanted to. So this one's coming up. It is yellow. You can't beat yellow when it comes to that. It is going to be a auto for the Cubs, Liam Spence, and this is our first numbered I've seen for the day as well. 48 out of 75. 48 out of 75 for Liam Spence for the Cubs. That is a nice hit. Do not want to forget the fancy graphics that I've got going. That is our first boom of the day, and I can appreciate that. So thank you so much, Liam Spence, for popping your way in. Hopefully, no more lag. Don't want that. Congratulations, Cubs. Joey Weimer on the Bowman first. That's coming in for the Brewers. Rain Duncone, Marcelo Mayer, Lonnie White, Jose Ramos. Try and do this a little slower as to the reveal. Willie Vasquez coming in for the Rays on the first. The Bowman first. Nick Lodolo, Wilson Contreras just left the Cubbies. Marcelo Mayer on the It Came to the League insert. Francisco Alvarez, Carson Williams, Dylan Carlson, Bobby Witt Jr. making an appearance on the rookie card. That's a Bobby Witt. Nice hit for the Royals. Nolan Gorman, William Diaz, Hedbert Perez, J.D. Martinez, Christian Pache, and another yellow. This one coming in for the Padres rookie, Mackenzie Gore. Getting some color in this here pack. Mackenzie Gore, William Bergola on the Bowman first, and Juan Bencho once again coming in for the Cards. Well, now it says we have an excellent connection. So not 100% sure what happened there. Internet is what it is sometimes, and you got to just roll with the punches. Again, if you missed anything, if it froze up and you couldn't see it, I record all of this and make sure that if it's not live on YouTube in full, that I will upload another version so that it's all there together. Let's change out the blue for the yellow. And we'll do a recap at the end too for anything solid. There's a Bobby Witt. I don't mind a Bobby Witt. Boy, these players coming up through the ranks, though, they are playing hard. I love it. Being in Arizona, sometimes I'll go out to some of the Arizona Fall League and I'll go check some of that out because these guys, they're just playing for the pure fun of the game and to get a big contract, right? So they're in the middle of it. This one might be our biggest hit so far for the Cubs on the yellow. We got the auto for Liam Spence on the number. That is very nice looking. Oh, feed's still not great, huh? I hate when that happens. We may have to do a restart here. I'll restart the internet and the computer if it's still not great here in a minute. Let me open these up. There's some more color looks like we got in this, so that's always a good sign. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you for telling me. I don't always know as I'm sitting in the room. I look over and see sometimes. So we got, it's funny because YouTube tells me right now it is an excellent connection. It says that I am killing it. So that kind of stinks because I go based off of their recommendation too. What about now? Did it come back? Are you feeling it? Still lagging. So weird. It says excellent connection. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to see. You spent good money, and I appreciate that. I want you to see what's going on. So hang on YouTube for a minute. Let me do a quick restart. We're going to restart the internet. We're going to restart this, take just a few minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, so hang in there, and we will be back, and hopefully with a much better stream.